All of you know that this assembly is not what many of us wished it to be. It has come into being under particular conditions, and the British government has a hand in its birth. They have attached to it certain conditions, but you must not ignore the source from which this assembly gets its strength. Government do not come into being by an order on paper. Governments are in fact the expression of the will of the people. We have met here today because of the strength of the people behind us, and we shall go as far as the people, not of any party or group, but the people as a whole shall wish us to go. We must therefore keep in mind the passions that lie in the hearts of the masses of India and try to fulfill them. I am sorry there are so many absentees. Many members who have a right to come and attend the meeting are not here today. This, in a sense, increases our responsibility. We shall have to be careful that we do nothing which may cause uneasiness in others or goes against any principle. We do hope that those who have abstained will soon join us in our deliberations, since this constitution can only go as far as the strength behind it can push it. It has ever been and shall always be our sincere desire to see the people of India united together so that we may frame a constitution which will be acceptable to the Indian masses. It is at the same time clear that when a great country starts to advance, no party or group can stop it. This House, although it has met in the absence of some of its members, will continue functioning and try to work at all costs. The resolution that I am placing before you is in the nature of a pledge. It has been drafted after careful consideration, and efforts have been made to avoid controversy. A great country is sure to have a lot of controversial issues, but we have tried to avoid them as much as possible. The revolution lays down fundamentals which are commonly held and been accepted by the people. Unfortunately, our country is full of differences, but no one except perhaps a few would dispute the fundamentals. It is our firm resolve to have a sovereign Indian Republic. We have not mentioned the word republic so far, but you will well understand that a free India can be nothing but a republic. On this occasion, when the representatives of the Indian states are not present, I wish to make it clear how this resolution will affect the Indian states. It has also been suggested that since certain sections of the House are not present, the consideration of the resolution may be postponed. In my opinion, such a suggestion is not keeping with the spirit of the times, because if we do not approve the first objection that we are placing before ourselves and our country, our discussions will become meaningless. We wish that all sections of India should willingly participate in the future Indian Union, but in what way and with what sort of government rests with them. I do not propose to go into details. I only deal with the fundamentals. There should be no imposition on the states against their will. Still, I must say that no state can have an administration which goes against our fundamental principles or gives less freedom than obtaining in other parts of India. Messrs. Desai and Company, Scent Manufacturers, Churchgate, Bombay. Dear Sirs, we are in receipt of your letter of the 3rd instant informing us of the inconvenience which has arisen from the delay in the delivery of your order for packing boxes. We are very sorry to hear this. We have been out of stock of the particular kind of paper we generally use in the manufacture of your goods, owing to a fire which occurred 2 months ago at our factory where the paper is made. We incurred a heavy loss in machinery and material, and it will take a long time for us to recover from the loss. Some employees have also unfortunately lost their lives, making us liable for heavy compensation. We anticipated a fresh supply of the paper before this accident had occurred and had been expecting its arrival every day. We have deputed also a special representative of ours to be on the job and expedite the supply of material. However, we have just received a wire from the manager of our factory informing us that they will be unable to run the machine again for at least another month, as the time taken to repair them has been longer than they expected. All our hopes and our sincere efforts to be of prompt service to you have been shattered. This places us in a difficult position as regards the execution of your order. Thanking you, yours faithfully.